It's slightly exaggerated in the film, but I would hope I have a bit of a wiggle.
There's a little bit of wiggle, and there's a lot of wiggling in this movie. It's a very seductive, teasing type movie because of the dance numbers and so forth like that. And there's a confidence. I imagine you have to have a confidence in yourself to be able to do something like that.
I think it's more you have to have a confidence in the director. You know, if you're in the hands of somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, I'd be terrified. But because this is Rob Marshall, who directed Chicago and, you know, is a Broadway star, I felt very at home. I felt like I could trust him and that whatever he said, I would do.
It's obvious in watching the movie that you should completely trust the man's a genius. But when you're doing these numbers rehearsal, I'm assuming it goes on for weeks or months at a time or whatever. Can you talk about the rehearsal process for a number versus when it's finally time to do it for real?
Well, with filming, you rehearse, but then when you film, you do, you know, a number of takes. So it's very different to doing a play or a musical on stage because you get other goes at it. And that's, when it's not live, you get to finesse it. And I think that's the wonderful thing about doing something like a musical on film, is the intricate details get to be really, really worked on.
Yeah. If the music was playing right now from one of your numbers, would you be doing it in your head, mentally? Or do you leave it behind once you do it?
Leave it behind.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because you know, I've had to learn to do that. If you get too attached to a particular character or a particular film, then you never move forward, which is actually what this film is about. It's about trying to move forward.
Well, then I guess my last question was those beautiful Italian movie posters that they made of you. I'm assuming that none of those made it to your home? Because
I saw one of those and I said, wow, could I have one of those? Because I'll probably never get one of those again. I mean, that was like old school, amazing poster. Yeah. I know, I'd like to give that to my husband.
Yeah. You're amazing in this film. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's for sure.